Hello everybody. Welcome to this week's podcast on global tech news by what's new on the net.com. In the studio is your regular host Saurabh Gaswala, bringing you all the tech headlines that matter to you. Next week will be our 150th episode, so thank you subscribers and others who listen in every week. But please do subscribe, every edition helps. With that said, let's look at the headlines of this week. Okay, so here are the headlines first. Jack Dorsey resigned earlier this week as Twitter CEO. Also, Elon Musk's Starlink runs into regulatory trouble in India. Midweek, Apple App Store announced its list of the best apps and games of 2021. And Reddit announced interactive features. So let's dive deep into these stories now. The week started off with a surprise. Twitter Inc. announced that Jack Dorsey had decided to step down as Chief Executive Officer, and that the Board of Directors had unanimously appointed Chief Technology Officer Parag Agrawal as CEO and also as a member of the board, effective immediately. In a press release issued by Twitter, the company said Dorsey would remain a member of the board until his term expired at the 2022 meeting of stockholders. Agrawal has been with Twitter for more than a decade and has served as CTO since 2017. Sources in Twitter have indicated he is quite close to Dorsey. Dorsey gave a short statement in the press release, and I quote, "I've decided to leave Twitter because I believe the company is ready to move on from its founders. My trust in Parag as Twitter's CEO is deep. His work over the past 10 years has been transformational. I'm deeply grateful for his skill, heart, and soul. It's his time to lead." End of quote. Wonder what went wrong there? The world may be looking forward to the satellite internet connectivity being provided by SpaceX Starlink service. This is an Elon Musk company, and we've reported on it extensively in this podcast. But midweek, the Indian government raised a red flag on Starlink. The Department of Telecommunications, Ministry of Communications, Government of India, in a press release has pointed out that Starlink internet services was not licensed to offer satellite-based internet services in India being advertised to the public. The department said for rendering satellite-based services in India, requisite licenses from Department of Telecommunications, Government of India were required. So it warned the public in India that the said company had not obtained any license authorization for rendering satellite-based internet services. Accordingly, the government has asked the company to comply with the Indian regulatory framework for rendering the satellite-based communication services and refrain from booking or rendering the satellite internet services in India with immediate effect. Given the fact that Starlink is not a licensee, the public is advised not to subscribe to Starlink services being advertised, as per the order.
Here is a shout out to founders, co-founders, CEOs, CTOs and C-suite guys of tech unicorns, businesses and startups around the world. Come share your business story on our weekly podcast. CEO Speak is a new slot we have introduced in which the top management of tech companies can tell the rest of their community of their success, their struggles, and so on. Plus, as a bonus, the same will also be published on our website what'snewonthenet.com. Get your invite by writing into us at what'snewonthenet.com@gmail.com.
Welcome back after that announcement. Those of you out there on iOS, here's some news. Apple has announced the iPhone App of the Year award to Toca Life World from Toca Boca, and the iPad App of the Year to LumaFusion from LumaTouch. The iPad Game of the Year went to Marvel Future Revolution from Netmarble Corporation. Apple said the annual awards recognized 15 apps and games that help users tap into personal passions, discover creative outlets, connect with new people and experiences, and simply have fun. This year's winners include developers from around the world whose apps and games were selected by Apple's Global App Store editorial team for delivering exceptional quality, innovative technology, creative design, and positive cultural impact. In a statement, Apple Chief Executive Tim Cook said, "The developers who won App Store awards in 2021 harnessed their own drive and vision to deliver the best apps and games of the year, sparking the creativity and passion of millions of users around the world." Those of you who love and live on Reddit, catch this. Reddit has launched a number of interactive features to make Reddit look and feel more lively and in the moment. These include voting and comment count animations, typing and reading indicators, and a new comment pill. Redditors will now be able to see when new comments are being submitted when they are viewing a post, which means when a Redditor clicks on the new comment indicator, the comments will sort by new, and highlight live comments in real time. To know more on these features, head over to our website what'snewonthenet.com.
And now a message from our advertisers. If you're looking for ways to skip the trip to the post office and dodge all that hectic holiday shopping traffic, why not save time and money with Stamps.com? Stamps.com lets you compare rates, print labels, and access exclusive discounts on UPS and USPS services all year long. It just makes sense, especially if your business sends more mail and packages during the holidays. So whether you're selling online or running an office or side hustle, Stamps.com can save you so much time, money, and stress during the holidays. Access all the post office and UPS shipping services you need, without taking the trip. And get discounts you can't find anywhere else, like up to 40% off USPS rates and 76% off UPS. Going to the post office instead of using Stamps.com is kind of like taking the stairs instead of the elevator. Just going up a couple of floors, sure, take the stairs. Walking up 30 flights a day, you could use a break. If you spend more than a few minutes a week dealing with mail and shipping, Stamps.com is a lifesaver. You'll save so much time and money, you'll wonder why you didn't start sooner. Sign up with promo code POD for a special offer that includes a 4-week trial, free postage, and a digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com, click the microphone at the top of the page, and enter code POD. That's right, POD.
So after that message, let's move on to our next segment, all about startups. Now, the thing is, startups find it difficult to value themselves. But keeping track of your company's valuation is key to understanding its performance. For cash-strapped startups, this may not happen because of insufficient data. MicroMMR, a new startup valuation tool created by MicroAcquire, aims to solve this problem. The great thing about it is it's totally free. Software as a service startups can benefit from MicroMMR by simply signing up and connecting their Stripe account to the service. Once set up, the startups will be able to gain valuable insight into their performance and set a valuation figure for their business, which is great if they are seeking funding or even wanting to sell outright. Founded by Andrew Gazdecki, and based in San Francisco, USA, MicroMMR aims to assist startups establish themselves in the market, with an eye on acquiring a buyer or additional finances. Startups are offered the opportunity to evaluate their performance against 6 vital metrics. If you want to know what they are, head over to our startups section on our website what'snewonthenet.com. Our second startup is called Semplates, and is based in Berlin, Germany. Many startups and bloggers use cloud services to host their applications, whereas traditional hosting services usually offer a simple mail transfer protocol to their clients so that they can send email. Cloud apps hosted on services such as Amazon Web Service do not come with a main server as part of the deal. Semplates, an email template service built on Amazon's Simple Email service, aims to offer a solution to fill